Today I want to do a video on planetary hours, and I was recently experimenting with this yesterday. And I've heard about this many years ago, but I didn't want to really apply this to my day because I found it very much too much work, you know, to be applying even the hours aside from astrology aspects, aside from where the moon is at. So I was like, man, this is too much, you know, applying planetary hours. But I decided to experiment, and I downloaded an app, you know, on my iPhone that tells you the exact planetary time. All right, now we have 7 days of the week, and for every single day of the week we have an energy that governs that day. Sunday governs the sun. Monday, lunes in Spanish, governs the moon. Martes, Tuesday governs Mars, Martes in Latin. Wednesday governs miércoles, Mercury. Jupiter, jueves. Friday, viernes, Venus. Saturday, Saturno, Saturn. So you get the point. Every single day of the week is governed by a certain energy. But not only that, every single time of the day is governed more precisely for one of these 7 energies, right? So the time of sunrise will tell you exactly which hour falls first. If you're in Tuesday, for example, like today, Martes, Tuesday, the hour of Mars will fall first on sunrise, okay? The minute that sun goes up, all right, for a whole entire hour, it's gonna be ruled by Mars. Today is Tuesday, all right? Now tomorrow, Wednesday, the first hour that, you know, when the sun rises, will be ruled by the energy of Mercury, all right? For Friday, the first hour when the sun goes up, it'll be ruled by Venus, all right? And so forth. Now the pattern does not change throughout the whole week, okay? The pattern of the hours does not change throughout the whole week. If today the sun rose with Mercury, with the Mars energy, the next hour would be the sun energy, and then Venus energy, and then Mercury energy, and so forth, all right? And it'll just keep repeating the cycle. Now every single planet has its own energy and its own energy imprint. So a Mars day, a Tuesday, a great thing to do, good things to do on a Mars day is tackle things that require a lot of physical exertion. Do a lot of workouts, do anything that requires, you know, scrubbing, cleaning, anything that requires a lot of willpower. You could do it on, you know, Tuesday. And if you want to amplify that energy, do it, you know, on a Mars hour, all right? If you want to go on a date, best time, Friday, Venus, all right? You want to call someone on the phone and you want to get a better result, a more harmonious, you know, positive result about a date, call them on a Venus hour, okay? So now you get my drift. Everything is ruled by some sort of energy. This is what creates the biorhythms of the earth. So of course, I live in Miami, and in California are not going to have the same time as me because the time zone is different, okay? So that's totally normal. Another way to work this energy is that if you want to maybe place an ad on Facebook and you want to get a lot of, you know, customers, what you do is that you write the ad on Wednesday, Mercury, and on the time of Jupiter, to expand that ad for more people to see it, you do it in the time of Jupiter, okay? So you direct the energy with Mercury, you send it out on the day of Wednesday, and then you pick the Jupiter hour in the app to expand it, you know, so people could actually see what you put out. You see what I mean? On Saturdays is a great time for cleansings, and I do a lot of salt baths, Epsom baths on Saturdays, you know. And if you want to remove something or maybe organize the day of the week on a Saturday, is great because Saturn is the organizer. Now I started to notice yesterday, when I started to actually take notice of this energy around me, that it's so precise, it's not even funny. And I actually wish that I would have had noticed this, and I would have had actually experienced this, experimented with this a long time ago, because I can now see how I could use this and how this is very useful. And now I'm actually more attuned and more aware, and you know, about what time it is. Yesterday when I woke up, yesterday when I woke up, it was Monday, and I always wake up when the sun is rising, so I was very much emotional in the moon time. It was, you know, I was very influential. Anything that I was thinking was moving my emotions, okay? Then came Saturn time, and, you know, I was more serious, you know. I actually had a stomach ache, you know, and I was struggling with the day yesterday. And then after Saturn hour, I had Jupiter hour, which is the hour that always comes after Saturn hour. And I received help from somebody. Then after the Jupiter hour, I had the Mars hour, and I had walked outside to my yard to find that someone had put sugar cookies in my bird cage. You know, it was my grandfather. No matter how much you tell this man not to put any cookies, he will continue. So I was infuriated because sugar actually is kind of like a poison to birds, you know, if they consume too much. So I was very infuriated during the Mars hour, all right? And then after the Mars hour came the Sun hour, and I was very much creative, and I was, you know, doing creative things and writing music, and then so forth. So that's how my day was like so precisely attuned with these energies. And Solomon used to use this for his magic, which is where I first heard about it. And I'm telling you, I wish I could have experimented with this a while ago, you know, because I would have applied these energies, you know, through my daily life, and I would have been surfing through things instead of just, you know, struggling through obstacles, when I could have just done other things and waited for this to go by so that I could cross the street when there's a green light, you know. So how do you do this? You just get the Planetary Hour app on your phone, and you start to observe how the days go and how the hours go and how they affect you, and also how it affects nature. Okay, this morning, today, and Tuesday on the Mars hour, when I first woke up, I saw these two gray-gold blackbirds fighting for territory on a tree. Okay, and then I saw this other dove trying to mate with the other one, which also pertains to Mars, to sexual desire. And I was like, wow, you know, it's so in tune. All right, so I hope this video brought clarity to, you know, the secrets of time, and, you know, the energies that govern time, so that you could be more aware of it, and, you know, you could use them to your advantage. Namaste.